Hello everybody, it's Fixie People here again. I took a slight break because for some reason I couldn't record videos. It's like, I tried to post a video and it just went, no. But I think it's alright now. Anyways, into the video. We continue our story where we left off with Goku returning back to Otherworld and chilling at King Kai's. King Kai got a new planet, and Goku's been training on it with Super Saiyan 4 for the past years. And, of course the world's been peaceful for a bit, but that's when Beerus comes to King Kai's planet with Whis, and Goku gets flicked into the air and chopped right back down to the ground when Goku tries to attack him. Oh. Then Beerus just leaves, wondering where the Super Saiyan God is. Oh. So Beerus arrives on Earth because Vegeta, and he gets there and enjoys the party until Boo grabs all the pudding and gets Beerus riled up, so he just whoops everyone. And then that's when Goku shows up. Oh, wait, no, that's not when Goku shows up. It's when someone's... I don't remember who, but I think it was... I actually say Vegeta. Yeah, I think Vegeta mentioned it. But he said, what did he do? Oh, suggests the Dragon Balls to be used to wonder what a Super Saiyan God is. Shenron summoned, he tells them how to do Super Saiyan God, and then they just realize they don't have enough Super Saiyans. Then Whis goes back to Goku, flicks away his halo, and brings him to Earth. Revived, which Goku didn't think he could do that again. But anyways, Goku becomes Super Saiyan God and fights Beerus. Of course, everything else happens the same because why would it change? Goku isn't significantly stronger than in the original version, so... Anyways, Vegeta goes to planet Beerus with Whis a couple weeks later, but Goku, wanting to unlock Super Saiyan God even more because he can't unlock it anymore, he also wants to go. So he goes, but he feels a bit of a weight on his back, but he ignores it. Some extra weight that he didn't put on in his weighted clothing, but he ignores it. Again. Anyways, he lands on Beerus' planet with Whis, with Vegeta already, caring to Beerus. Anyways, Goku then feels the weight off, then he turns, and then he sees Goten and Trunks just chilling. And then he freaks out because Vegeta is here and he gets really mad at him when he does stupid stuff. But he's more surprised that his son's here, thinking he would be like with Chi-Chi. But I guess he just chose to tag along, which Goku just allows it because he doesn't want Whis to get frustrated like Beerus does. So, Super Saiyan Vegeta and Goku then train with Beerus, and Goten and Trunks train with Whis. Because Whis sees some potential in the Saiyans. So, all the more for more rivals, right? Or more potential God of Destructions. You're thinking, whoa, Whis is planning super far ahead. This guy has lived since the beginning of time. he is exists since the beginning of time. So I think a couple years, a couple like 20 years, 40 years, he he can wait that long. Anyways, so he teaches Goten and Trunks, not Super Saiyan God, but just how to harness godly ki. They don't get anything yet, but they do understand how to ch channels it, and they're thinking of something, but they keep it to themselves. And and then that just keeps happening until Tichi and Boma eventually finally get a hold of Whis because he's been ignoring his calls, and Chi-Chi yells at him to bring her baby back, and so Whis decides to just bring them home, and Goten and Trunks don't disagree because they're getting kind of bored here and they want to do something by themselves. Anyways, they get home, get scolded, but no serious punishment because they were with Goku and Vegeta, so not really abandoning a parent, are they? But a couple weeks later, Frieza is. I think it's a couple. Actually, I think it's a couple months actually. But oh, Goku and Vegeta have unlocked Super Saiyan God, by the way. So they want to train for something else because they feel like they need something bigger than this to challenge Beerus. Anyways, I think about 3 months later. Let's go with 3 months. Frieza is revived by whoever that blue guy was, because I cannot remember his name. But Frieza gets revived, and Frieza trains for about a month, so that's about 4 months, and becomes Golden Frieza, and then immediately goes to Earth. For some reason, he transforms into his super base form. By base form, I mean the first form he was ever introduced into. Anyways, Super Saiyan, oh, Super Saiyan, oh, sorry, my brain is melting. But the Z Fighters collect, and Gohan being slightly less weak in this version. Let's just say Goten and Trunks training uh, training made him want to train more. Train a bit, but he didn't train like to the point where he's back to his ultimate state. Basically, he can go into Super Saiyan again. Super Saiyan 2, actually. He still gets folded. But before Piccolo dies, stupidly, some mysterious figure from a beam of light deflects it. In like the most flashiest way possible. Basically, he grabs it, spins it in his palm, and then throws it, and does like a karate motion. And then chops the air, then he puts his hand over that hand, and then he expands his hands. Basically that Piccolo meme, where he's just staring, yelling, with his hands spread out. Kind of like that. And then everyone's surprised to see it's Gotenks. Yep, Gotenks is here, and he's in a new superpower. He is super in 3 Godly Aura. Godly Aura is what is in the Broly movie, and that traps Broly. So basically, Gotenks is surrounded by this, but it's not trapping him, it's empowering him. So then, Gotenks starts soloing Frieza, and of course, Frieza being way stronger than what he was in the Namek Saga, is still holding his own, but is still losing. So he gets a bit frustrated, so he powers up into his full power state. Basically, he gets Jacker, and starts to get backs, like getting some mean ones into a child. But Gotenks finally powers up a bit more. Nothing, just bigger power level. He was kind of holding back. Then he just pimp slaps. Gotenks pimp slaps Frieza, and then just starts. He teleports behind Frieza, kicks him in the air, then hits him with a donut, galaxy donut. Then he like slaps him around the earth, teleports to that slapped area, uppercuts the ball through the center of the earth. Then Gotenks teleports behind, in front of the ball. If you're wondering how he's teleporting, he learns instant transmission from Goku. It was Gotenks. It's Goten. He knows instant transmission. Yes, he's just a little Goku. What, he had some bonding time with his dad, and Goku didn't know what to do, so he just taught him instant transmission, just in case he was in a dicey situation. Because it seems like his kid wants to train more, so this is a good idea. So he can lock onto his ki, or Vegeta's, or Gohan's, or anyways. He teleports to Frieza and then just freaking volleyballs. We follow his hand into a volleyball stance and he slaps it so hard that it just makes a giant crater in the water. He slapped him into the ocean. It made like a giant crater that just swoops in on itself and it blows up afterwards, making a tsunami. But Gotenks just freaking energy waves it. By energy wave, I mean he does like, Dragon Ball Fight is where Gohan's Ki Blast button is just him holding out his hand and dispersing energy. Yeah, that's what Gotenks does. Anyways, Frieza comes out of the water in his golden state because he knew he was gonna get he got slapped around. He's slightly injured, but he's not as injured as Gotenks was hoping. So Frieza then starts whipping Gotenks. But of course, Gotenks isn't just getting whooped. He gets enraged that he's losing because his mothers and brother are here. Brother being Gohan. And his mentor, Piccolo. And Goku. And Whis. Close the Whis and Goku part. Well, Goku does live here, so I guess he thinks about him and how he would react to them dying. So Frieza and Gotenks keep going at it until Frieza gets a cheap shot with a freaking death beam into Gotenks. Then Gotenks immediately defuses, so the pain is dispersed. So only like a broken arm for both Goten and Trunks. So they fall to the earth in base, out cold. So Frieza's about to blow up the planet until he gets freaking mean right hooked by Vegeta in his Super Saiyan Blue state, being absolutely furious. He just saw his son get freaking beamed by Frieza. So he just does not waste any time in letting him do anything. He punches him and hits a mean combo, like a uppercut, back down to him teleporting into a freaking knee into the stomach. Then he spins around and shoulders him with his shoulder. Then he spins and elbows him right in the neck, spinning, making Frieza spit out all of some saliva. He's in golden state still. Actually, this makes him power straight out of golden. And Vegeta spawns right below Frieza, with Goku spawning, teleporting above Frieza in Super Saiyan Blue as well, charging a Kamehameha with Vegeta no, charging a Gala gun, and then they shoot a beam at Frieza, getting a team kill, assassinating Frieza because they hurt their baby boys. Goku being a little less tense, but because he knows his son's fine because he's much better at sensing ki than Vegeta. Vegeta's still frustrated though. So Frieza's dead, but Goku and Vegeta are very proud of their sons for holding off Frieza before they got there. And then Goku makes this an excuse for makes an excuse to Gohan that this is why he should train more, because the planet almost got exploded. And then Gohan thinks about this and decides to make more time for training. Anyways, Goten and Goku head home, and they talk to Chi-Chi. And Goku gets to talk to Chi-Chi for a bit, which is very happy. Goku's very happy about that. Anyways, a bit later, we got back to Beerus' planet with Goku and Vegeta training with each other. That is until Beerus, but fatter, it's Champa, and his angel show up. It's Vados. I remember her name. Show up, and Goku mistakes him for Beerus, wondering why Beerus is awake right now and why Whis is a female. Then Whis and Beerus show up, and then Goku scratches his head in confusion. Anyways, Beerus then starts arguing with Champa, Beerus asking why Champa's there, and Champa saying he was curious about this planet called Earth. Then Beerus immediately says that their planets are, that their universes are twin universes, like they are, and so he has his own Earth. But Champa, seeing that he's wrong, gets even more frustrated that he's wrong, so he keeps yelling at Beerus. So Champa immediately challenges Beerus to a tournament with his strongest fighters, seeing he's about to get shot into a corner that he has to leave. So Goku accepts the challenge, with Beerus also accepting it because it's his brother. He never wants to be proven wrong, so. With Vegeta getting frustrated at Goku. But, anyways, they head back to Earth to find, with Goku immediately heading to Goten and Vegeta immediately heading to Trunks, asking if they want to join the team. And they immediately say yes. Bulma doesn't argue, but Chi-Chi extremely argues. But then she thinks if the Earth is lost, then her kid can't really become anything, can they? That was Goku. Goku said that. She didn't think that. Goku said it. Anyway, she just sighs and says, okay. So, Gotenks is one person in the thing. So if they defuse in their fight, that means they lose. So Gotenks has something to worry about in the fight. So he knows sometimes you don't have to use that much power, but sometimes you do have to use a lot of power. Anyways, then then Gohan's collected, Piccolo's also collected, and I think Boo is also there, but he falls asleep. Anyways, they head over to the planet Beerus said they had to go to, with Beerus showing up with Whis, and they head over, saying, is this the team? And then he's wondering why the kids are why Goku's kid and Vegeta's kid is here. Then they say that they're also in the thing. You know I can only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 fighters, right? Yeah. They're they're gonna be fighting as Gotenks. What's Gotenks? It's a fusion. What's a fusion? It's... How do you not know this, Beerus? Oh, a fusion. Interesting. Anyways, they head over to the planet with Champa showing up with his... I think one Saiyan hit uh, Frost. Oh, Winnie the Pooh rip off, and the guy who cries because he gets owned by commentary. Anyways, Gotenks and Trunks immediately ask if they can go first, with Goku saying, "Why not?" So Gotenks and Trunks immediately fuse into Gotenks. They 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 do a triple backflip into it and onto the arena and asking who wants to fight go first. So Winnie the Pooh walks up there saying he shouldn't be so cocky. He he will defeat him and show that their universe is stronger, because that is why they think they're here, not because two siblings are arguing. Anyways, Gotenks, excited to fight, uh, immediately goes Super Saiyan 3 Godly Aura and starts punching the Winnie the Pooh ripoff. But of course, Winnie the Pooh eating all those punches like it's breakfast, saying that he is invincible and you can't, and he can't hurt him. So Gotenks just Galaxy Balls him, puts him in the ball, and just chucks him out. And then they get out. Then Gotenks immediately powers down, knowing that their fusion is timed. So he immediately asks for another fight, and the fight is with... yeah, it's with Frost. It is with Frost? Let's say with Frost, okay? But, then Gotenks immediately goes into his Super Saiyan 3 Godly Aura, with Frost being worried because he's not that actually strong. So immediately he's about to use his poison darts, until Gotenks grabs his arm, looking at his arm, seeing the darts and saying that's cheating. And so they inspect Frost's arms and see that he is cheating. So that's a disqualification for Universe 8, I think. I think that's the universe. So the fusion time being up, Gotenks defuses, which actually gives a double knockout. So it's a draw for round 2. Anyways, Piccolo enters and fights, I think it's Magellan, the big guy who gets sad over mean comments. Magellan, yeah. So Magellan then starts powering up and melting, making Piccolo sweat, until Piccolo just says, I won't fall just because some heat temperature increases you. You lava core. Piece of scrap. Which makes Magellan start whining that he shouldn't be calling him those names. So Piccolo keeps making mean comics at him. Sorry, that comeback was utterly and completely slow. Anyways, eventually Magellan just walks out crying, and Piccolo wins the third round. but he just gets out of the ring because he just got extremely wounded by all that heat. Remember, he's a slug. He can't really deal with warm stuff. Also, he can't sweat, so he needs some water. So they get some water for Piccolo, and Piccolo drinks. Oh, I kind of forgot about the whole test thing, but that isn't really important, so. Oh yeah, Boo's still awake too. Actually, no, he passed out because it was so boring. Anyways, Vegeta tags in and fights Kaba. Kaba talks with Vegeta, and Vegeta tells him can he go Super Saiyan, with Kaba saying what's Super Saiyan, and Vegeta being confused. So he shows him what Super Saiyan is, and Champa asked how he got that, and oh, also Champa comments on Vegeta's tail, wondering how he got it, saying it's a Saiyan original. Only Saiyans have them. A tail that can turn into a Nozaru. Then Champa remembers what Nozaru is and tells them that they outgrew them, evolved out of them. So Vegeta just says, "So your Saiyan race is weak." I guess so, because we're not Super Saiyans. That was Champa, Kaba. So Kaba then Vegeta explains what the tingly thing on the back, which is stupid. But anyways, it's canon, so it has to happen. So Kaba turns into a Super Saiyan, the dumbest way possible. But Vegeta just flicks Kaba out of the ring. Actually, he punches him and he gets Kaba out of the ring. But Kaba, feeling that he should learn this power more. He's still in Super Saiyan, but then he immediately passes out of it. But he wants to practice it with his other Saiyan friends. And Gohan, so Hit enters the ring and walks to the floor with Vegeta, and Vegeta gets knocked out. Then Gohan jumps in, and actually, since he's been training a bit, he actually was able to unlock his ultimate form again. But he obviously it's not that strong because he hasn't been training with the form that much. Gohan. Oh, but Gohan then finally realizes he's able to realize that Hit uses time. He stops time. So but he does get Shuriken right out of the freaking ring. Right next to Goku, who's about to jump in, but Gohan grabs his dad, telling him that he stops time. Then Goku tells Gohan that he has something for that, which he's confused about. But Goku jumps in, starts powering up. Hit obviously having to wait for a bit before the round continues. So Goku keeps powering up into Super Saiyan 4. Then his fur starts glowing and glowing. Then Goku turns Super Saiyan 4 God. So his black hair becomes red, and his red fur becomes even redder. And he gets pink eyes, and a bit slimmer, but still pretty jacked. Because it's a beastly form mixed with a godly form, so. And so Hit and Goku go at it, with Goku able to give Hit a great fight, and so after Goku gets hit out of the ring, Yeah, I remember. Yeah, he lost. He lost in the original. He lost in that version. Actually, no. In this version, since it's not Kaioken, it's Super Saiyan 4. Hit actually gets knocked out, and Goku thanks Hit for giving him a great fight, and Hit thanking him as well for giving him also a good fight. And that's the end of the tournament. And Universe 7 wins, and Choppa gets frustrated. But Gohan, Goku. Oh yeah. Well, we tran before everyone's about to leave. Xano shows up, and both of them. Goku immediately walking up to Zeno, asking, uh, who he is, and Zeno saying he's the god of the universe. With Goku saying that's pretty cool, and Zeno. Then Zeno smiles because no one's really asked him, telling them that it's cool, not like he's royalty or that he needs to be treated differently than just a kid. So he likes Goku. And then Beerus and Champa bow before Zeno, which slightly frustrated him, but he'll let it slide because he has to let it slide. For right now. He won't let it slide later. Super Saiyan. Oh. So Goku talks to Zeno, with Zeno being happy that he's being talked to. Then Goku says he'd love to do this with more people, maybe like a tournament with all the universes. With Zeno having a thoughtful face and then saying, yeah, that would be cool, wouldn't it, Goku? Hmm? Then Zeno, happy that he got a friend, gives Goku the Zeno button, where he can go to him, or Zeno gets called to him. So Goku says thank you, and Zeno smiles, saying bye to Goku and is excited, hopes to see him soon. Yeah, that's gonna be relevant soon. Anyways, after that, decides to take a break from training, and someone teleports through the tele. Someone makes a portal, and then a person who looks eerily like Goku, but with a weird scar on his eye. Yeah, I'm changing up Goku Black's design, or so that's what they're calling him right now. You'll learn why that is later. Anyways, Goku Super Saiyan, Goku. Oh, so then Goku fights this mysterious person that looks like him, and asks him who he is, and he says, "That's not important. Hands." And so Super Saiyan Goku fights Goku Black, which Goku Black quotation marks. I keep saying Goku Black. It's just easier to call him Goku Black before the reveal, but you just keep that in mind that this is not Goku Black, but he looks like Goku. Anyways, the hands are thrown. Then, after Goku Black loses, he is about to be torn back to his reality. Chili shoots an energy blast at Trunks' time machine. Oh, forgot to mention Trunks landed here, and they did the whole Trunks thing. Go Tinks. Anyways, they start patching up the one Cell came on. Yeah, I'm just kind of skipping a couple stuff because this video is already long enough. It's half an hour, bro. We're at the half-hour mark, if you're wondering. Gohan, Goku, Super Saiyan, Goku, my brain's... I'm... I'm rambling, sorry. After the time machine is brought, Goku, Trunks, and, yeah, that's really it. They head over to the Trunks' timeline and get out of the vehicle, wondering where Goku Black is. Obviously, they trained a bit when the time machine was being created. Goku and Vegeta stay back while Trunks fights. He tries to fight Goku Black. Fails miserably. So Goku and Vegeta fight him. Um, Fight Goku Black. Not actually Goku Black. Wait a second. So after the fight, um, after Goku loses to Goku Black for a sec, that is until Goku Black is about to reveal who he is. And Goku says, well, you're just a clone of me, aren't you? Close. But I'm actually Goten. I've stolen Goten's body. And then Goku is mortified to see that a person stole his son's body and is using it as a vessel of evil. So he powers up into Super Saiyan 4 God and is starts to whoop Goten Black. No, it's not actually. It's still Zamasu. It's just he's in Goten's body instead of Goku's. Really, the only reason why is because he saw how quickly they got godly power when it took Goku and Vegeta a pretty long time for them to even get one godly power. And so he thought he'd get more experience out of it. And he did. Because guess who becomes Super Saiyan Rose? Then he whoops Vegeta. I mean, Goku. And then he whoops Vegeta as well, because why not? Then they head back to the original. Then they head back, ruined. Then they train more. Because that's legit all they do the whole time. But Goku heads with Beerus and Whis to wonder what if Zamasu is evil. Of course, they don't know it's Zamasu, but we know it's Zamasu. Anyways, Zamasu is frustrated at Goku for talking so highly of himself in front of gods. Then he gets whooped by Goku in Super Saiyan. Gohan Super Saiyan, Gohan Super Saiyan. Oh. So the fight, but while Goku and Beerus and Whis were talking to Zamasu, something weird happened on Earth. A giant portal opens, which worries everyone, wondering if it's the Goten Black. Obviously, we're knowing it's Goten. Especially Goten, because he doesn't want to get freaking killed if this isn't Goten Black and like a time traveler who's gonna kill him. But it's revealed to be Goten. But in Goku's gi, but with a robotic arm and a gash on his eye, wondering where the frick he is. Because he just got smacked through time. We got a bit late back in time. With Goten with his actual arm, him having an arm, and no scar on his eye, looking exactly like Goku. The only difference being his gi has no sleeves. Basically, I just realized, oh, shit, I'm wrong. Goku doesn't have sleeves. He has like these arm thing. I don't know. Anyways, actually, let's say he's not in Goku's gi. He's just in casual wear, basically a t-shirt and pants. That is until this green guy, it's Zamasu, cuts his eye with his, keyblade. And this is like when Gohan is out in his like older days and can't fight anymore, and Goku being permanently dead, with Vegeta also being permanently dead. And this is a timeline without Beerus, because I don't want Beerus here. So it's easier for Zamasu. Zamasu checked, but he like double checked, so he didn't get killed. So then Zamasu, being a god, this is a timeline where since Beerus is not alive, there's no godly key for the Z fighters. So guess who gets absolutely washed? Yeah, Goten gets washed, but Trunks is still alive in this timeline. But yeah, we cut to a couple years later with Goten having no arm. Him, it's a dialogue scene where he says Zamasu cut his arm off a bit ago, and he got a replacement by Bulma. Trunks, being of course weaker than he is in time travel Trunks, until Zamasu finds them and just shoots an entire hole through Trunks and kills him. With Goten, shooting a big old ki blast. No, actually, he shoots a Kamehameha, but Zamasu teleports behind him and grabs his neck and is about to strangle him before a portal spawns behind him. And Zamasu actually smirks at this and punches Goten through the portal. And the portal came from no other than the Trunks himself. The Trunks we know, the Trunks that fought in the Cell Saga. You know the Trunks we're talking to, I know. It's when he was traveling back in time from when Goten was that. I'm trying to explain this timeline because this is an alternate universe where Beerus doesn't exist, so Goten didn't have godly ki. But I'm trying to explain this. There's two timelines, right? Actually, there's three now. There's the original timeline with everything happening with Super, and the other timeline which is the one I just explained with Goten getting shot through a time rift. And there's Trunks' timeline. Yes, you're also wondering where Goku got his body, where Goku Black got his body. Basically, Goku Black, Zamasu came back to this timeline to see if Goten came back after he punched him through a wormhole. And then he saw that Goten was actually there, chilling, and so he wished on the Super Dragon Balls to get his body. So basically, this is past Goten, in a way. Yeah, it's kind of confusing, I know. And let's see how much time we got left. A lot of time. Anyways, I hope you understand what I just said. Anyways. So Goten looks up to see his family, wondering how they're alive because they're all dead except Bulma. They all start pointing ki blasts at him, because that's what the people that don't know how to do ki blast, until they see his robotic arm, and then they lower them. I think he was Goten Black, but they saw the robotic arm, so they just lowered the ki blast. The Goten says, where am I? Anyways, that's where I'm going to leave things right now. Yeah, we got halfway through the Goku Black arc, and we're going to stop. because it's almost an hour of a video. Anyways, like, subscribe, hit the post notification bell, because all those help me get bigger on YouTube, and I'd really like that right now. I'm kidding, I'd just really like it at any point in time. Bye.